Today's video is a compilation of 3 delicious evening snacks that can be prepared ahead of time and can be stored in airtight container for days. So let's get started. To make matri, grab a bowl and add 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of fine-grained semolina, that is barik suji, 1 teaspoon kalonji, 1 teaspoon ajwain, 1 tablespoon crushed kasuri methi, 1 teaspoon crushed peppercorns, salt as per taste, a pinch of hing and a pinch of baking soda. Mix everything well. Then add 1/4 cup of hot ghee. Mix it well with a spoon. Once the ghee cools down, use your hands to incorporate it well into the mixture. The flour should hold shape like this. If it doesn't, you need to add more ghee. Now add as little water as possible. I added 7 tablespoons of water and knead it roughly just to bring the dough together. Do not knead it smooth like a roti dough. Cover it and let it rest for 15 minutes. Now take little quantity of the dough in your hands and roll it a bit. Then flatten it. The thickness should be around 5 mm. So I got 28 matris from the dough. Start heating up enough oil for deep frying on low flame. Now with the help of a fork, pierce the matris through and through. Once the oil is hot enough, add few of the matris. Flip them after 3 to 4 minutes. Keep flipping and frying the matris till they turn golden brown. Matris are done. Let them cool down completely before serving. Crispy and delicious matris are ready to be served. You can serve them with tea and pickle. To make whole wheat jaggery cookies, grab a bowl and add 1½ cups of whole wheat flour, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg powder, a pinch of salt, ½ teaspoon baking powder, and 2 tablespoons of chopped cashew nuts. Mix it well. Set aside. Now in a separate bowl, place a sieve and add 3/4 cup of jaggery powder. I am using coconut jaggery powder. You can use any jaggery powder you want. Also add ½ cup of ghee at room temperature. Give it a good mix. Add the jaggery ghee mixture into the flour mixture. Mix it well using your hands. Now add 1½ to 2 tablespoons of milk and knead it into a dough. Cover it and let it rest for 15 minutes. Transfer the dough to a flat surface. Divide it into 2 equal halves. Roll it again. Flatten it with your palm as much as you can. Lightly roll it with a rolling pin to stretch it further. The final thickness should be 1/4 of an inch. Start preheating your oven to 170 degrees Celsius. Now I am going to use a 2-inch cookie cutter to cut the cookies. In case you don't have a cookie cutter, you can use a small steel glass or bowl of similar size to cut the cookies. Remove the extra dough. Place the cookies on a baking tray lined with parchment paper. Bake the cookies for 10 minutes in the preheated oven at 170 degrees Celsius. Cookies are done. Let them cool down for 5 minutes. Then transfer them to a wired rack. Let them cool down completely before storing them in an airtight container. Crispy and delicious whole wheat jaggery cookies are ready to be served. We'll first prepare the dough for the mini samosas. So grab a bowl and add 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 3/4 tablespoon semolina, 1/4 teaspoon carom seeds, that is ajwain, and salt to taste. Mix everything. Then add 1.5 tablespoon refined oil. Mix it very well so as to incorporate the oil well into the flour. The flour should hold shape like this. If it doesn't, you need to add more oil. Now add as little water as possible and knead it into a stiff dough. I use just 2 tablespoons of water. Cover it and let it rest for half an hour. In the meanwhile, we'll prepare the moong dal filling. So in a blender jar, add 1 teaspoon coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon fennel seeds, half a teaspoon cumin seeds, and 8 to 10 peppercorns. Grind them into a coarse powder. Set aside. In the same blender jar, add 1/4 cup of yellow split moong dal which I had soaked in water overnight and strained. Also add a 1/2 inch piece of ginger and 1 small green chilli. Grind them into a smooth paste. In a frying pan, add 2 tablespoons refined oil. Heat it up on low flame and add a generous pinch of hing and the previously ground spices. Stir and fry the spices for 2 minutes. Then add 5 chopped cashew nuts and 5 chopped raisins. Stir and fry the mixture for 1 minute. Now add the prepared moong dal paste. Cook the mixture for 3 to 4 minutes. Then add 1/4 teaspoon garam masala powder, 1/4 teaspoon red chilli powder, 1/4 teaspoon amchur powder, 1/4 teaspoon chaat masala, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder, and salt to taste. Mix it well and cook the mixture for 7 to 8 minutes. Try and break the lumps as much as possible. Filling is ready. Transfer it into a bowl and let it cool down. The dough has been resting for half an hour, so knead it a bit and divide it into 8 equal portions. Now spread some flour on a flat surface and roll the dough ball. Flatten it. Stretch it up to 5-inch lengthwise. Divide it into 2 equal parts. Fold one end. Apply some water over the edges. Fold the other end. Press it lightly so that it doesn't open and you get a cone shape like this. Add 1 to 1.5 teaspoon of the filling into it. Again apply water on the edges and press and close the ends. This is how it should look. I'll quickly show you another one. Cover them with a slightly damp cloth and let them rest for half an hour. Heat up enough oil on low-medium flame for deep frying samosas. Once the oil is hot, add few of the samosas. Keep flipping and frying the samosas till they turn golden brown. Delicious mini moong dal samosas are ready to be served. Hope you liked today's video. See you next Saturday with a new recipe. Till then, happy cooking!